Hello, I'm Anthony, and this is Still Earth. Thanks for dropping in. Over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about getting a list and making sure that you're on the list. Tonight, I just wanted to quickly mention goal setting. Don't freak out. Goal setting seems like hard work, but it's not really. It's very important that you take time out in your life and in mine to set some goals, to set the compass, to set the direction so we know where we're heading, know what we want, know why we want it. Goal setting is the thing that drives us forward. Otherwise, we often just tread water, and that's that time where we feel like we're going nowhere. We're doing the same stuff each and every day. We're getting up, going to work, doing whatever it takes at work, and then we're turning up at home and doing that, going to bed, and then getting up and doing it all over again. That brings us to that very famous question, well, what are we doing here? Goal setting is a big deal, and it'll keep you directed. And it also means that you've taken a little bit of time out for yourself. You think enough of yourself to design the life that you want. In 1926, there was a young lady, 19-year-old girl from England, Gertrude Eldurl, and she wanted to be the first woman to ever swim the English Channel. English Channel's 21 miles across. So she set out on this quest of hers, this goal of hers. By the time they pulled her from the water, she had swum nearly 28 miles because of the winds and the currents and the cold water that she was swimming through. She kept on swimming right up till the moment, and she was only about a mile offshore, when a mist rolled in and obscured the vision of the shore from Gertrude. It was only moments after the mist rolled in that she collapsed completely. They pulled her from the water virtually comatose. She was covered in jellyfish stings. She was blistered from head to toe. Every muscle in her body was ripped to shreds. She was an absolute mess. Several weeks later, after she had been released from hospital, she was surrounded by reporters, and she said to them, the pain of giving up on her goal was vastly more difficult than the pain she was feeling during the swim. The pain that she felt in not reaching her goal was vastly worse than whatever pain she had felt in the swim. But when the mist rolled in, she could no longer see where she was going, and everything closed down within moments. She had lost her vision of the future, of where she wanted to go. As a footnote, she succeeded to swim the English Channel 2 more times. She was a magnificent girl. But it gives you a rough indication of the value of a goal. When you lose sight of the goal, you flounder. You don't know which way to go or why to even go one way or the other. So get a goal. Get a big goal. Get one that really almost scares you. Get a big goal, something that you have thought about when you were a kid or a few years ago, and someone told you, nah, mate, that's never going to happen. That can't work. That's not for you. Get that one. Get that one goal that scares you and excites you at the same time. And write it down. No one else has to see it. I have one. I have a whopper. You're never going to hear about it. It's stuck on the wall in my office. I see it every day. It reminds me what I actually want. And you need to do the same. Think about it for a little while. What do you want? What do you want in this life that makes it worthwhile, that gives you a direction to head in? Gives you something to chase and attain. And when you attain it, you can sit back and smile and feel extraordinarily proud. Because that's who you are. And have the little goals as well. Don't forget that. You can have this one huge goal that excites you. But sit down with pen and paper and write down a few things that you want. Few goals. Even if it's just next Wednesday I'm going to go jogging. Or next Thursday, I'm going to meet all my mates for a coffee or a beer or whatever that case may be. And then when that happens, write it down so you can stick to it. And then when you stick to it, you can praise yourself up and say, there you go, that's what I do. I set goals and I achieve them every time. And when you do this, your subconscious mind will start to work with you. Okay, so you set another goal. Looks like we're going to have to do that as well. It's kind of cool. It's not that hard. Love yourself enough to set yourself some goals. You will head in the direction of your goals. That's how life works. Until we meet again, have a good one. Take it easy on the turns.